The build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism, and as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Chance, surely! Ronaldo with a definite foul there. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Takes a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
McKennie. Martinez does well to get it back. Now it's Neymar. Takes on his marker. Now that real chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi goes short. Oh, super ball! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Now it's Martinez. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pavard. Now it's Valverde. Locatelli. Forwards and with intent. Martinez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's taking on his man here. Savona did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pavard. Neymar. Showing good feet. Savona, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Vlahovic. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival, Koopmeiners. And he's intervened well there. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Martinez. Might be danger here. Neymar is onto this. Neymar!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Closing in on goal. Decent chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And here's Vlahovic. Referee has just said play on.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Distributed tidily. And it's Neymar. Driving on and making good progress. It's Neymar! In for the pieces! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Inter Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at the interval from either side. Not the most accurate pass. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's McKennie. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Oh, that's neat. It's a loose ball. Savona. And Locatelli. Di Gregorio clears. Inter Milan are 2 up early in the second half. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great chance! Locatelli. And it's made its way to him, and he's managed to get free. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. Can he finish? It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Pavard tries making a foray down the right. Neymar under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact.
Can he finish? And that was very necessary. Neymar.
Inter clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Neymar. Martinez. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And this is Neymar. Neymar! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Calabria. Neymar. Inter Milan preparing now to welcome the final whistle. Martinez. And here's Messi. That's a smashing touch to get him away. I think we're just about done here. Little pass back. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 16. Lascia il campo per il numero 12.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's heaved it away.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
4 added minutes on the board. Martinez. That's a good ball out wide. Neymar. Now it's Vlahovic. Valverde. Pavard receives it in a good position here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close.